The Comrades Marathon makes a much-awaited return this year in an unfamiliar date. That's in August. The world-famous ultramarathon has, in the past, taken place in June. Now, despite the change in the date, organisers and runners alike are happy to be back. This year's race will be the 47th down run from Pietermaritzburg to Durban. eNCA Siphokazi Malinga reports.
The Comrades Marathon Association has decided to cap this year's entries for the ultramarathon to 20,000 participants.
We realized there was a lot of interest from runners, especially the novices, because we didn't want them to be excluded or to be left out. Because there was those runners who had not decided to whether they were going to run, but we are receiving a lot of queries and there was a demand. So we thought because the lockdown restrictions have been eased a bit, we decided to increase it by a further 5,000. We are very excited and we are going to be able to deliver a race, and we're happy that runners still show passion, and it means that our brand is strong.
The past 2 years of COVID-19 severely impacted the race, and that also played a big part in the choice of dates for this year's edition.
We're almost on the fifth wave now, although the promising part is that it's not as severe as the previous waves. Obviously, it would have happened around June, and it was going to obviously compromise a lot of our operations. So we spoke to our federation. We said perhaps because most of these waves happen around June or even in December, and June is our race, so let's try and move the race to August and allow a race that will take place under safe health and safe environment for our runners.
Fears of the fifth wave hitting South Africa means there will be no let up in the implementation of COVID-19 protocols.
With the increase in numbers and the government encouraging people to continue to wear masks indoor, we have our expo that is going to take place at the ICC. We will continue to adhere to those protocols, especially for indoor. Obviously, you would recall that currently you may not necessarily wear a mask when you're outdoor, but most of those protocols, especially the non-pharmaceuticals one, we will continue to adhere to.
Edward Mutibi and Gerda Stein are the defending champions from 2019. Siphokazi Malinga, Pietermaritzburg.